Yeah. Roll up the green, hit the links with RGB. Pitch, putt, and puff, it's our podcast scene. Talking Burton bogeys, hole in one dream. Golf cart cruising, we're the illest team. Pitch, putt, and puff, light it up, hit the rough. Every swing's a story, we can't get enough. Hazards and hard times, we know it's tough, but we live for the game, fam, that's our stuff. Got my clubs in the trunk, blunt in the front. Tee off in the noon, cause we don't bunt. Discussing the course, weed strains for lunch. Straight shooters on the greens, not a front. Pitch, putt, and puff, light it up, hit the rough. Every swing's a story, we can't get enough. Hazards and hard times, we know it's tough, but we live for the game, fam, that's our stuff. Smoking aces, laces tied tight. With a puff we fly, elevate the night. Golf ball soaring, higher than a kite. Fairway to heaven, shining real bright. Pitch, putt, and puff, light it up, hit the rough. Every swing's a story, we can't get enough. Hazards and hard times, we know it's tough, but we live for the game, fam, that's our stuff.
Welcome back to another episode of the Pitch Putt&Puff podcast. My name is Roger, aka RGB. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Before we get rolling here on a solo episode, we're going to take a quick second and give a shout out to a few sponsors, starting off with my guy Brad over at the Puff Pack. Make sure you guys go check out the puffpack.co. Perfect for the golf course, perfect for on the go, perfect for any day, everyday use. The puffpack.co carries 2 joints and a lighter for you, so you don't have to worry about scrambling in your pocket, looking in your car in between the seats for a lighter. It's right there in your puff pack. Make sure you guys go check them out, the puffpack.co. Use promo code PUFF20. PUFF20 will save you 20% at checkout. Go check them out. Like I said, great for the golf course, concerts, everyday use, the puffpack.co. Also, we got Mulligan Wear. Make sure you guys go check out Mulligan Wear _. Click the link in the bio. Take you right to his site where you can find some dope hats, hoodies, polos. Weather's getting cold. Get your hands on a hoodie right away. Going to be in the 50s this weekend for the Pitch Putt and Puff, but we'll be out there making it happen. But go check out Mulligan Wear _. Click the link in the bio. Use promo code PUFF10. PUFF10 will save you 10% at checkout. Also, don't forget to check out the guys over at Back9 Botanicals. Go check out back9botanicals.com. Use promo code TPUFF10. TPUFF10 will save you 10% at checkout for some of the best, if the best gummies, CBD gummies in the game right now. We're going to talk a little bit about that on this episode, but they got the Moonlight Mulligan, great for sleep, the Birdie Boost, the Tea Time Sunrise, the Players Blend, everything you need to get you through the day. Go check them out, Back9 Botanicals. They also have the THC shooters, the orange, strawberry, and passion fruit, as well as the muscle and joint rub stick, which I highly recommend. Great to just throw in a golf bag. Start to get any little aches and pains out there, boom, you got the muscle and joint stick right there for you. Back9botanicals.com. Use promo code TPUFF10. TPUFF10 will save you 10% at checkout. And then last but not least, we got the guys over at Athletic, ATHLETHC.com. Use promo code PUFF for a special discount where you can find yourself the 2 milligram microdose mint. I have the winter green here. Highly recommend these, the recovery. Not going to knock on your ass. They're only 2 milligrams, but they do have a great recovery to them. Nice for sleeping and just relaxation as well. So go check them out at Athletic, ATHLETHC.com. Use promo code PUFF to find yourself a special discount. And let's get into a puff of the night. We're going to get into that. We're going with the Helium Boys. We got a little bit of the Shock Tarts. It's it's one of their newer strains out right now, available at Leafy Peaks down in Waterford, a recent guest of the podcast, and a few other dispensaries. I believe it's down at the Dark Horse as well. So go check it out. I mean, the thing with this is it's got a great smoke, everything about it's great. The only thing is when you guys get locked in on the numbers of the THC percentage, it doesn't come in at the 25, the 30, the 40 THC percent, but everything about it is exactly what you would be looking for a nice mellow buzz, something that's going to kind of it's a good smoke, good taste. Like I'm more of a taste guy personally. I could care less about the THC percentage. If it's got good terps and good taste to it, it makes a big difference for me. So the Shock Tarts is the puff of the night, sponsored by your very own guys at the Helium Collective. As you can see, the Cowboy Lemonade sign and containers up behind me. So shout out to the guys over at Helium. where you can get your hands on a bunch of helium at the Dark Horse, Leafy Peaks, Legacy, Stage 1, and a bunch of other locations and more to come. So stay tuned for that. So today we're going to get into it a little bit. We're going to talk about post-round puff recovery for the weekend golfer, everyday golfer, whatever the case may be. So in today's episode, it's not really going to come down to the scorecard, swing tips, but what happens after the round. You know, the sore shoulders, the stiff back. Really, like after some of these rounds, the desire to just sit on the couch and do absolutely nothing is ideal. But most of us have families and responsibilities, and we can't quite do that. So we're going to be talking about some recovery today, and more specifically, how cannabis can help the weekend golfer recover, relax, and get back to feeling like they're a pro instead of like they just went through 12 rounds of Tyson. So let's roll on up, stretch out, and we'll dive in here. So the walk of pain, man, let's break it down here. You finish your 18 holes, you sit down in your car, and suddenly you realize, oh man, my back's tightening up, my shoulders bother me a little bit. I got a 15-20 minute ride home. Like this isn't really comfortable all of a sudden. Just walking starts to be a little bit of a bother. It's tough. It does. It kicks in. And it's pretty much like for us older guys. I mean, I'm early 40s, some of the older guys, even the younger guys. I mean, it's just something. You go work a physical job during the week. Some of us do. And then you come out and you got to go play 18, and we're not walking, we're in the carts and such, but there's a lot of turn and twist and involved in a golf swing that you really don't realize. So it's definitely, you can find yourself some sneaky injuries for sure. But what was I just gonna say? Oh yeah. So it's tough. It's just one of those things, man. It really is. You can find yourself in some awkward situations when you least expect it. All of a sudden you get a pain shooting down your back or leg or anything like that. But that's that's when I realized, you know, the 19th hole really doesn't have to be a beer. Maybe it could be a nice little post round joint just to chill out, let my body relax. And kind of when I've always used cannabis for more of enjoyment, but then I really started getting into the CBDs with Back Nine Botanicals and the Helium Collective as well. And started really using some CBD to take away some of these aches and pains. I mean, I wish I had this 15, 20 years ago when I was playing the football and basketball and stuff like that, to just for recovery purposes. CBD makes a huge difference. So I'm not saying, you know, weed is magic by any means, but kind of in a way it really is if you're using it the right way. So what I've learned, cannabis has a few MVP players when it comes to recovery, like like I was just saying, the CBD. It's the the collected cousin that helps fight inflammation, the muscle soreness. Like I said, your back pains, your knee pains, like the muscle and joint stick. I used to have it right here, and then I used it once or twice, and I couldn't believe the difference from Back Nine Botanicals. So I threw it in my golf bag, and now anytime, I mean, a little bit of a shoulder issue midway through the year was bothering me, I'd slap that on there. About 2 holes later, the pain was, I didn't even think about it, not once. So CBD is a great for any like muscle joint inflammation type pains. It really does. It eases it, soothes it, the whole nine. And then you got the THC one. Hey man, it's okay to just chill out. You earned it. You had a long day. We work. Most 90% of the guys in the group are working 40 hours a week and still trying to get the job done on the golf course come Sunday. So it's kind of a way to just chill out. And then also you got CBN and CBG. They're a little lesser known cannabinoids that help with. CBN really helps with sleep. I always talk about it with the Moonlight Mulligan. The CBN definitely helps you sleep, and that's really where you're going to gain your most muscle recovery, your muscle repair, and get a real, like a deep rest, like a good solid night's sleep is when you get that CBN. If you're looking for a little bit of energy boost and still take away some of that inflammation and such, that's when you kind of dive into the CBG. But you got to really think about it. Golf taxes your body most ways people underestimate. You're twisting, you're sitting there standing around waiting, you're walking, you're crouching, you're carrying. All those little things add up. So instead of pounding a 6-pack or popping ibuprofen like Skittles, pop a joint, eat an edible, have a THC drink, pop some CBD gummies. Can pretty much do the trick for you in a little bit different scale, to where you're not pounding a 6-pack after the round, or you're, like I said, the ibuprofens. I mean, things are terrible. The combination of that and alcohol with your liver is just not going to be good for you. So sometimes that brings it down to the CBD topical. Rub it on your shoulder, rub it on your knees, your back, whatever the case may be. Or grab your little one hitter, grab some indica. You want to just really put yourself in a relaxation state. Grab some nice indica, nice indica, roll up a joint, pack a bowl, whatever the case may be, just enough to unwind without getting completely blasted. That's where you want to find. I always talk about it on the golf course as well. You want to find that happy medium, and it relates to the recovery as well. You want to be able to actually get to the point of recovery, opposed to getting blasted where you can't function and you'll probably get a good night's sleep, but you have the munchies like son of a bitch. But other than that, I call it active recovery for lazy people. Seriously, you're healing, but you're also vibing, and you're just chilling. You're mentally as well as physically, you are just chilling. Mental aspect is huge too. It's taxing, like when you really lock in and focus for 18 holes, and plus all the other shit you got going on in life. Just to take that joint and take a couple minutes to zone out and relax, like go sit on the couch for an hour, 45 minutes, and just let your body relax and enjoy it. It's tougher to do as we get older, especially, out there playing 18. Some of these guys play like scrounges out there sometimes on Sunday with Kirk and a couple of the other guys playing 36 on a Sunday. I'm just like, damn, bro, I got to go to work tomorrow. I can't. 18's enough for me, as much as I'd love to get out there and keep playing. Unfortunately, just not for me. But let's bring it to upstate New York here. We got some killer local options if you're looking to integrate cannabis into your post-round routine. Like I mentioned earlier, CBD, Helium guys, if you're looking local, the Helium guys got some great CBD options, but I highly recommend Back Nine Botanicals. They literally cover you in every aspect of the CBD, especially for golfers. I mean, this is what they're primarily focused on, is the golf world with the Back Nine Botanicals. I can't speak highly enough of their gummies. The Strawberry Shortcake, Moonlight Mulligan, the CBN, fire. The Players Blend, the shooters, the THC shooters, they're not going to blast you, but they're going to give you that nice body relaxation. That's the thing with more of the drinks and the edibles, you're going to get that body relaxation high. So, and if you don't want that actual buzz where you can just get the recovery aspect of it, is the CBD. So go check them out. Like I said earlier, Back Nine Botanicals, promo code TPUF10, anything you're looking for in the recovery aspect. These guys have you covered. So make sure you go and check them out. TPUF10 will save you guys a couple bucks. But on the THC side of things, if you're looking for any tinctures, mix into some tea or anything like that, you can find those at pretty much all your local dispensaries. I know for sure that Dark Horse, Legacy, Stage 1, they'll have tincture options. I believe Jaunty or Heirloom, one of the two, offers some tincture options if you're looking to maybe put it in some drinks. Or Heirloom has the drinks, the 10 milligram drinks. There's the there's the dirty lemonades are out there. There's a bunch of options for the drinks as well. So that's really going to give you, instead of that head high where you feel all stoned, it's going to give you that nice body relaxation high. So something I would recommend trying as well. And then edibles, you can never go wrong with Jaunty. Some of the best out there, my opinion, is Jaunty. You can find them pretty much every dispensary here in upstate New York. Lex and company do a great job. Lex, Carol, the rest of the crew, with their products, always coming up with new flavors. They also have the vapes, so vape options, Jaunty, Heirloom, some of the other ones out there that I've been a fan of. My puff of the night the other night was the Rainbow Sherbet Jaunty, which we got right here. We're clogged up right now. But yeah, those are some of the local options. I really, recommend supporting these. New York's finally doing it right. So let's make sure we support all these local dispensaries. Go support Helium if you're looking for that THC. And that's a good thing. Here's another thing. I was talking about how the puff of the night is the shock tarts. Yeah, it comes in at about 15-16% THC. So if you're not looking to get blasted and you're looking for that relaxation and recovery, maybe go with a little bit less dosage of the THC and get, quality terps, quality smoke, quality flower with the shock tarts. Or if you're looking for more of a, that relaxation, grab yourself some Cowboy Lemonade or the DNA. Bunch of different options out there for you. So like I said, you got to just find the one that suits you, and find that. You might not find it the first time, but find that one that puts you where you want to be. And it's the same thing I correlate to on the golf course. You know, you got the guys who smoke 2, 3, 4, or 5 joints out there, and they're fine, not even phased. Then you got the guys out there who, you know, take a couple puffs and they're cooked, or they'll, you know, hit the vape a couple times or grab an edible or whatever the case may be. Excuse me. So it's out there for everybody. You're not looking for the buzz. Go Birdie Boost. Those are some good options for you. So go and check them out. Support the local guys, and then mind over mulligans, man. It's like I was saying earlier. The mental golf is mental. We all know that. One bad hole can follow you the rest of the round like a bad ex. Cannabis for me has helped me separate the game from myself and really just focus on what I'm doing, not worry about anything else that's going on, and really just, you know, relax and be myself. When you take that post round puff, though, you're giving yourself permission to really let go. You stop replaying the shank on hole 12. You stop overthinking your putt, how many putts you lipped out or came up short on, and you just kind of relax and breathe and enjoy the recovery time of it. That's a thing I don't think a lot of us do, is actually appreciate and enjoy the recovery of that cannabis gives us. Now that we have it so frequently, and it's, you know, the stigma's gone and all that. Let's really sit back and enjoy it here in the New York area. And that's the magic, really. Golf and cannabis both teach patience, focus, persistence. You're not only worried about the next hole or the next day, you're just here, you're in the zone, you're in the moment. Sometimes the real recovery, the reset button rounds, where you remember why you play in the first place. You know, it's just kind of sit back and enjoy it. But like I said, puff of the week, we got the Shock Tarts available at Leafy Peaks over in Waterford. So go check that out. Get your hands on some of that. And yeah, if you want to keep your post round routine simple, I recommend rolling up one of these before you tee off. That way it's ready when you're done, because nothing worse than realizing you're too sore to roll one up, grind some flour up. So that's when you just probably crack open the drink and take a puff. But here's your puff tip of the week. Recover like a pro, not party like an animal. Keep it under control. Instead of cracking open the IPA after your round, try a seltzer. Roll up a joint. Grab some gummies. You don't want to get the buzz, grab some CBD. That's all. You'll wake up the next day actually ready to golf again, instead of feeling like you just drank a case of beer and you don't feel like getting out of bed. So once again, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Quick one here for you for your car ride home. Go give us a chance, man. See if it helps you recover a little bit different than you have in the past, and see what it does for you. Go check out some of the local dispensaries. I know there's, you can go down to, if you're playing for your park, you can stop at 400 River. You can stop at the Greenhouse. There's on Congress, you got 400 River right down by Ryan's Wake. You got No Name down. There's options on your way to Freer Park. If you're coming from the Brunswick area, you got just a little higher. So there's options right near the course. Clifton Park, I mean, whatever course you're going to, there's a dispensary within a stone's throw. So give yourself a try, grab a pre-roll. So after you're around, you take a couple puffs when you get home and see how your body recovers a little bit different. So go give it a try. DM me, let me know how it goes for you. Curious to hear some feedback on this. I know it's beneficial to me. I know it's beneficial to a few other guys we golf with. So, like I said, appreciate the recovery process. Appreciate just bringing it back down to a level where you're enjoying what you're doing, enjoying the game, enjoying the smoke, the whole 9 yards. But yeah, we're gonna have some cool guests come lined up. I got the Greenhouse Dispensary ready to go for Friday's episode. They got a cool event coming up Friday night down at the confectionery, Lucas Confectionery down on 3rd Street. It's $4.20 for the event. They're gonna have a pie eating contest, a rolling contest, a costume contest, ghost and ghouls. So that should be a pretty cool event. I'm gonna try to make an appearance down there, as well as gonna have some things lined up next week. Had some really cool DMs this week from some listeners, some people interested in trying to find their way into the golf game, which is cool. Also a couple shout outs on some of the social media stuff I've been working on and putting some reels and all that kind of stuff together. So appreciate all the love and support. Keep it coming. And everybody in the 518, go, like I said, support some of these local dispensaries. We're finally doing it the right way. Let's keep it that way. Get your hands on some gummies, vapes, some Helium Collective flower. Try that Cowboy Lemonade. Get your hands on the Shock Tarts too. I mean, like I said, it's not the highest THC profile, but the packs a punch just the same. So once again, appreciate everybody tuning into the Pitch Putt and Puff, and we will see you on Friday with Manny from the Greenhouse Dispensary here in Troy, New York.
Yeah, roll up the green, hit the links with RGB. Pitch Putt and Puff, it's our podcast scene. Talking Burton Bogies, hole in one dream. Golf cart cruising, we're the illest team. Pitch Putt and Puff, light it up, hit the rough. Every swing's a story, we can't get enough. Hazards and hard times, we know it's tough, but we live for the game, fam, that's our stuff. Got my clubs in the trunk, blunt in the front. Tee off in the noon, cause we don't bunt. Discuss in the course, weed strains for lunch. Straight shooters on the greens, not a front. Pitch Putt and Puff, light it up, hit the rough. Every swing's a story, we can't get enough. Hazards and hard times, we know it's tough, but we live for the game, fam, that's our stuff. Smoking aces, laces tied tight. With a puff we fly, elevate the night. Golf ball soaring, higher than a kite. Fairway to heaven, shining real bright. Pitch Putt and Puff, light it up, hit the rough. Every swing's a story, we can't get enough. Hazards and hard times, we know it's tough, but we live for the game, fam, that's our stuff.